What if Mufasa had a will? What if Darth Vader had a trust? And what exactly did Harry Potter's parents leave behind? If you've ever wondered about the legacy lessons hiding inside your favorite movies, welcome to 82 Toothpicks. I'm Ethan. I'm joined by Thad and the Ambers. We believe every movie is an estate planning movie. You just have to know where to look. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's talk about the movie.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Hi, Thad.
How's it going?
Good.
How come I'm the only one who ever welcomes people?
Because you just jump right in.
I do jump. Well, I mean, somebody's got to. We can't just...
You got to be our host. We don't know what we're doing without you.
Oh. When we did the up one, we just kind of started.
You did. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, did he just fade into four people talking about up? Kind of like a balloon in the wind.
Yeah, maybe.
So today's a little more
formal than that.
A little more.
Which we shouldn't, because the whole movie is jumping around in time.
No, it's not.
I thought it was.
No.
I thought it was too.
Nope.
I know it's
It
not a
is,
time
though.
travel movie.
No.
It's not jumping around in time. It's you experiencing the poor man's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't remember.
Right.
It didn't jump around. He just couldn't remember what happened in between the times that the movie happens.
But there were times where we see the same scene twice from a different perspective.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we move forward in the day and all of a sudden we're back at the morning again. So yeah.
Not the same scene.
Well, not exactly.
So wait,
but
so-
we know it's the same scene.
The point is that his experience is, right, you're seeing days. It's sequential, but you're seeing it from the perspective of someone with dementia. It's not jumping around. That's literally what their life is.
Yeah.
So the same scene happens 3 times because that's how they remember.
Sure. That makes sense.
Yeah.
What's the movie we're watching, Amber?
It's called The Father.
The Father.
Sorry, I had to remember if it was The Father or A Father, but it was The Father.
The Father.
Yes.
Had we heard of this one before?
I had.
You'd heard of it.
This one, I kind of like watching the awards shows, Academy Awards and stuff. And this one was up for a bunch of awards. And it came out in 2021, so probably 2022.
Okay.
It was nominated for a lot of things. I think it won Best Actor and Best Adaptation of a Screenplay or something like that. It won.
Did she win Best Supporting Actress too? The daughter?
She did not.
Okay.
She was nominated.
Okay.
But, yeah. It was a Best Picture nomination that year.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'd heard of it. I'd never seen it. But I definitely recognized clips from it. Like, this was a movie I was familiar with.
There you go. Amber, what was it about?
It was about the father. It was about a father,
Anthony,
who has dementia, and his daughter that lives with him. And you basically, kind of like Ethan said, like jump through the days as he remembers them, with, recollection of like events as they happened or events as he remembers them, and people come in and out because he doesn't quite recognize everyone every time he sees them. But yeah, they start living in the daughter's flat together, and in the end he moves to a nursing facility because she leaves to go pursue something else in Paris. At least that's what we see.
Yeah.
I mean,
And really, he's progressed to the point that she can't care for him anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember enough, and he doesn't.
And she's tried to get him caretakers to stay with him a couple times, and that never goes well. So by the time the movie starts, they're on their 5th or 6th caretaker.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like, as far as plot points, what happened in this story, it wasn't like a lot of like really action moving.
Yeah, I was just kind of experiencing life as he sees it. Yeah.
He did a good job.
It
Yeah.
was fantastic.
They got that one right.
Yes.
How old is Anthony Hopkins? He's got to be 80.
I don't know.
It was acting, right?
Ouch.
That was mean.
Okay, look.
That
My
poor guy.
only experience of Anthony Hopkins is Silence of the Lambs.
Oh.
So to see him in this one, it's a totally different role.
He's in Zorro too. Did you ever watch Zorro?
The Mask of
like-
Zorro or something
Yeah.
like that?
Old
No,
one?
no, the newer ones.
The newer one. He's
With
like the
Antonio
mentor.
Banderas?
Yes, and Banderas.
Yeah, he's the mentor.
Penelope
He was
Cruz.
born in 1937.
So he is
Oh.
89
Good grief.
or will be.
Good for
Yeah.
He has
him.
an
Happen
estate
this year.
plan.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said, I hope he has an estate plan.
Me too.
Can you imagine still acting at that level at 89 years old?
Some of them are
He was
just
fantastic.
like,
And the range was crazy too.
yes,
Yeah.
he's one of them. I wonder how long he'll keep acting. Harrison Ford is another one. Like, that guy's been acting forever.
Yeah.
How long is he going to keep
He's in
acting?
his 80s too.
My
Meryl
favorite-
Streep. I mean, some of them just,
My favorite football team just hired an analyst who's 89 years old. And I'm like,
wow.
Of course they did.
we're hiring guys who were there when football was invented.
I mean,
Because they
I'm
know.
not too far off.
They've seen everything.
Yeah.
hope he's got a long memory.
Good for them though.
Yeah.
89 and they're still doing jobs
Yeah.
at that high of a level.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This movie was disjointed though, right?
It
Like that's what you were
was.
saying.
Yeah,
Like,
it
time jumps
really-
and stuff. It's not. You're experiencing his life in order, but you're experiencing it disjointed because he's disjointed. It's like skipping time.
And it almost takes a while to figure out that that's what you're watching and what
Yes.
you're experiencing. Like, I think your confusion builds with his confusion.
Right.
Like,
We were talking about that
Yeah.
after we finished watching this. I was enthralled.
Okay.
Like going along with Anthony the whole time until it hit the level of confusion where it's like this break of, oh, he doesn't actually know. He doesn't actually remember. This is all. And then I wasn't enthralled. Now I was just watching a movie. But like that first half of the movie where it's him living a normal life and you start to see all these different people come in and you see all the different, right. He talks to his daughter and then the next time it's a different person, but it's still his daughter. And then you don't really like, it's totally disjointed and I'm trying to figure out who everybody is. And then the moment where he just sort of goes off the deep end, kind of halfway through the movie, that's where it stopped being an enthralling film for me, where I was just like totally trying to figure it all out because I couldn't continue along in his confusion. Now it was just about him. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I get you. There's a really trippy scene. It's a dinner scene where he walks in on his daughter and her
yep.
Person,
We don't even know.
partner.
and they're having a conversation about putting him in a nursing home, right? And then he sits down and they have dinner and he wants more food. So he leaves, goes to the kitchen to get more food, and then he comes back and they're having the same conversation.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
Like he walked in on the same thing.
We saw the
twice.
story at the end of the story, but then the story happens, and then we see the front of the story again, which is actually the end of the story
Yeah.
in one scene.
Yeah.
And so it's not time travel. That's a
No,
weird way to put it.
yeah.
But it's confusion.
It's trippy. Like
Yeah.
you said it very well. It's so like, what, wait, what? Yeah.
Yeah. I like how they kept reusing the same actors and actresses too to pop in as like different people. Like his nurse at the end was also his daughter and his caretaker. And like he remembered her face, but she was played 3 different roles throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Paul.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul was 2 different people too.
It's an open question, but at the end of the movie, when he's in the nursing home and the nurse is the lady who was the daughter at the beginning, right? His daughter leaves and then comes back and it's a different person. It's the same actress, which is what Amber's talking about. I think the whole movie was in his head while he was in the nursing home.
Oh,
And his daughter
sure.
and
Switched.
the nurse blend together. And
And the other caretaker,
Bill?
and the other daughter, and
That's
the
Bill?
Bill and Paul.
and Paul, the same actor.
Yeah.
I think they merged together. I think that was a reveal that the whole time the movie you watched was in his own brain.
So, I mean, it opens and he's talking about his flat, which I don't really know what that means. Is that just an apartment?
Condo,
Yeah.
whatever.
But you own it? Okay. But then I think we find out that it's really the daughter's place. But then if you're saying he's actually in the nursing home the whole time, then his experience of even reality is completely shifted.
Yeah.
Because the place like changes too throughout the movie.
Yes.
And you see that we kept saying down the hallway,
Yeah.
right? It's
There's
the same
always
hallway
always a hallway, but
with
it's-
doors to the sides and straight ahead.
Yeah.
And his room in the flat was arranged the same exact way as his room in the nursing home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
The
makes me
furniture
think
was the
he was
same.
always in the nursing home, and it's just your
but it's
living
his bits
his
and
memories.
pieces of memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in his actual timeline, he would have lived in his own flat and then probably lived with his daughter for a while and then lived in a nursing home. But where those pieces happened in his memory.
I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to know.
No, I
That's
think
part of it
it's
too, right?
Yeah.
Not knowing is,
So Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leave me alone. I don't know if we're supposed to know.
Don't you know?
Yeah.
I don't.
It was an interesting.
I like it when you lean into it. That's
What
good.
do we think of the son-in-law here? I'll just call him that. He's
Yeah,
got
I
an
don't-
interesting role.
I don't know
Okay.
because I don't know what he remembered and what.
Oh, you think it was all fake or
No,
hallucinated?
no.
I think it was his.
I think it was his
of it.
experience of it, but I don't think. Right? Did he get slapped? I don't know. I don't know if that actually happened or if
Yeah.
that was just
Yeah.
how he felt.
Sure.
Yeah.
And that's this. I've been
There
thinking
was
about
a
this
lot
movie
of,
since we watched it. It was crazy.
Caretaker stuff in there too, though,
Sure.
and debating like how much of it was his memory and how much of it was telling the story. You ask what we thought of the partner. That's a really hard spot to be in
Sure.
when you know. Even my parents just went through. My mom spent a lot of time and energy taking care of her mom.
Even though her mom was
Was in a facility,
Wow.
there was still a lot of all the financial stuff and all of the doctor's appointments somebody's got to help manage and all of the
care plans and
Yep.
managing meds
Yep.
and
all of that.
therapies and
My mom was there like every
yeah,
single day
pretty
for
close.
more than a year through that transition. And like my dad like never knew what to do because she wants to be there. She wants to take care of her mom. She wants to spend her last days with her. And also kind of everything else in life may or may not happen and may or may not go to plan. I talked about the trip to Italy that they had to scrap because he went downhill and had to move in with them last minute. And like there was actual stuff like that happened. And how do you not get a little bit like, we're still living our lives. We can't put everything on hold for, so yeah, it was a understandable position, but at the same time, he didn't handle it as empathetically as I think some partners might. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, now I don't know because of what Ethan said. Like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see his perspective.
He's paranoid,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Not the son-in-law.
And
Anthony
Anthony.
is paranoid, which is again part of dementia.
right.
So, how much of the conversation that he heard did he actually hear? Right? I don't know. But it doesn't change the character, right? And so whether it was real in Anthony's mind, it's still a character that was played, and
Yeah.
I think there are really interesting nuances to the whole thing.
Yeah. Anthony definitely saw him as I'm
Rival,
gonna
maybe?
say the enemy.
Yeah.
But if there was a bad guy in the movie,
Yeah.
kind of.
Kind
Yeah.
of is
Yeah.
a good way to put it.
Yeah, setting aside was it real or not?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I hope I'm never in that spot. I think having an in-law live with you would be
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
So I almost don't want to blame his reaction to it if it is how we saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
even
want to say
with-
he should be patient, but you're not the
even
one
with
living
the
with
loss
somebody with dementia.
of temper.
And yeah, like you said, it's not his dad.
Right.
He came into their flat and disrupted their entire lifestyle.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
That's
and I mean,
a
his
hard
relationship
spot.
with his wife or whoever she was, like,
Anne.
yeah, Anne, like that's changed for him too now because she's way more focused on taking care of her dad.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of lost her in a way too.
Yeah.
I don't think that justifies hitting him, but I do think that justifies the frustration
Yeah.
that he feels.
Hostility.
Yeah.
That you're hostile to I didn't sign up for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The scene where Anthony's accusing him of stealing a watch. He's like asking if he still has his receipt from when he bought it.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was painful.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop doing this. Both of you. I hated
For
that part.
reference, Thad just made a twisting motion around his belly.
Yeah.
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 A lot of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Kind of
Stuff
a
in there.
knot in
Right.
your
Yeah.
Because like in any uncomfortable situation, you can leave, but he couldn't. He lived there.
Yeah.
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 It's like this
that was
guy
his house. Yeah.
like is eating dinner with us
And
every
he
day.
doesn't know my
And-
name, and he thinks I'm
Yeah, stealing from him. And,
stealing from him, and he thinks I'm,
Yeah.
what a
Mm.
thing to come home to.
It's, It's an interesting glimpse. And that's been we're not talking estate planning themes yet, but it's been interesting to watch some of these movies for Elder Law Month. You get a different perspective on things that we deal with every day from a legal financial perspective.
Mm-hmm.
We talk to caregivers all the time. And caregivers, not in a carer way, right? Like in the film, the people who come in to help Anthony, they call them carers. But caregiver is a much broader term than the person who's there providing medical or, right? Like take your meds and let's get dressed so we can go out to the store or to the park or whatever. Caregiver is the people who are around.
Mm-hmm.
So Anne is a caregiver. Paul is a caregiver. Obviously the nurses at the end, caregivers. But every person in this guy's life who is impacted by his need for help becomes a caregiver in some way. Mm. And that's the thing we don't think about. We think about a caregiver as the person who's taking care of you. But it takes a village.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're finding in our own life that it starts out like in such little ways. Like, we just had a conversation with Ethan's dad about how he figured out something on his computer without having to call Ethan about, like, he was bragging about, hey, I did this all by myself.
That's funny.
Which was funny coming from our parents, right? But then we watch our friends, well, I can't do that day because I have to take my dad to this doctor appointment, and your parents aren't doing those sorts of things independently anymore. Or my parents have started picking up groceries for parents and grandparents or taking over financial things, and it's just like this baby step into that caregiving role, whether you feel like you signed up for it or not.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff to think about that we definitely didn't when we were in our 20s and 30s like
Sure.
you guys, and now that all our friends are in their 40s pushing into 50, it's a thing that comes up a lot more often.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a heavy movie.
What do you
It was a
say?
heavy movie because it's not fun stuff to
Right.
talk about. But I said to Ethan, I think it wasn't fun, but it's really important.
I have many thinks to think.
Yeah. But it's kind of a think, and how do you talk about it kind of
Yeah.
think. So that's interesting too.
Weird to ask about favorite characters, probably, but Because there's not a lot of them.
No.
5 that even have lines.
Yeah. Even the cast list at the end I was looking at was maybe 12 or 15 names at most.
Wow.
Yeah, because you had
and that's
the few
with all
people,
the extras and all
who
the...
you saw out the window.
Yeah.
I couldn't read the cast list at the end, so I don't know how many people were in the movie.
Yeah. It was pretty short, so that was interesting. But yeah.
I'll start. I really liked the blonde caregiver that he kept comparing to his daughter Lucy. The times we did see her, she was only in 2 or 3 scenes, but she was very go with the flow. Like, this is totally normal. I deal with this all day. I'm a professional. I'm just going to interact with this guy because that's what he wants.
Yep.
Right? The most important thing to him right now is that we play along. And I just...
Yeah.
As far as keeping the peace in the film, like, I know I'm not supposed to drink at work, but all he wants to do is offer me a glass of whiskey, and I guess I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like, because that's better than dealing with the outcome if I do not. So I liked her.
She handled him and his sarcasm and his rudeness very well.
Yeah, he was mean.
Because I probably
to
would have
her.
cried if he said some of those things to me, and she just kind of like brushed it off, and she was like, "Hey, you're not being very nice right now." Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. How about your favorite characters?
I think I felt the most for Anne.
Sure.
Really the only... She says bits and pieces of things, but along with Antony's memory, you don't know, like... Is she going to Paris? Did she decide not to go to Paris? What does she do for a job? Does she, like, we don't really know a lot about her. She doesn't get a lot of character background or character anything. I mean, there's some things there. She feels like she's the least favorite daughter. It seems like a few times. It feels like... so there's a few things there, but I definitely felt like I felt for her character and the spot that she was in, and that, like, it. I think she was the one I attached to the most in the movie.
She can only cook chicken. She has one trick.
She
She needs an AI companion.
Said to Ethan, I wonder if he only remembers her cooking chicken, or if she always cooked chicken because it was the only thing she could get him to eat, or if we were just kind of seeing the repeat of the same dinner in his mind, or all of the above.
It's British food, so you know it's good.
Right. I mean, all she did was pull the chicken out of the bag and put it in the oven.
Yeah.
We watched her do that at
She
least
got some
twice.
carrots.
Yep. But that's who I would...
Easy to feel for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm going to pick Antony, actually, because I think he was just obviously the most intriguing
Yeah.
character. And it was really interesting to see everything through his lens. But, like, I felt, like, the confusion and the fear that he felt. And then, yeah, just, like, watching him, like, look for his watch 1 second and then joke about knowing how to tap dance the next. Like, I don't know. He was just very...
You were an engineer.
Yeah. He was a very colorful character.
Yeah.
A lot of depth to him.
How about you, Ethan?
I was going to say the girl that he kept mistaking for Lucy.
Yeah.
I thought her interactions with him were endearing. She was the one person in the movie who just, right in Antony's life, who just let him be Antony. And he was mean to her, and she told him that. And then they moved on, and it was the next thing. And she just took care of him. I think her name was her name Laura? Was it supposed to be Laura? And then Laura ended up being the nurse at the end. And
Yeah.
that's when I was like,
Something like
wait
that.
a second. But I really thought, to transition to favorite scenes, I thought the best scene in the movie was when he wanders. He goes out the door in their apartment in the middle of the night, and he's in the hospital. And he finds his daughter, who looks exactly like
That was a really hard
Laura.
scene, too.
I mean, it was like that link where you find out what happened to her, where you understand that he's thinking about her, but he's attributing a person to someone in his life who's not that person. Like that whole scene just was so hard and so just powerful in terms of the window into his reality. Because it's where you realize every single time you see something change in the film, it's not changing because they changed it. It's changing because his memory of it is different, right? So that scene sort of solidifies that because it's a sleepwalking scene and you're not really sure what's going on. Is he dreaming? And then it's the hospital and it's her laying on in the hospital bed, and it's just, I thought that was really, really, really well done. Yeah, and that connection. Right, Lucy to the carer.
Sure.
Do you guys have scenes that stuck out to you? Again, this was a hard movie. I'm not even going to say scenes that you liked, but
I mean, the ending scene when he's in the nursing home and he just breaks down and cries.
She was so good too as a.
I didn't like that scene.
Caretaker.
Yeah, but I think that one was very well done.
I think I've yeah, I don't know, the ones that stand out feel like kind of the ones that we talked about. I can appreciate the acting in the scenes even if I didn't feel good about them.
Yeah, interesting how many repetitive scenes, like I find even now trying to pick out like which scene was which scene.
Right.
Like I'm getting them mixed through each other a little bit, and that's such an interesting when you're supposed to not totally understand
how your memory of the movie
like,
about memory is all messed up.
Yeah.
Because the memory in the movie was all messed up. And it's very meta.
When he goes to the specialist and says how bad Anne's memory is.
Oh, yeah.
He makes that joke a couple times.
Yeah. As like a defense thing.
Yeah.
Disarm.
Yeah.
Distract. That is a thing I see clients do all the time.
Yep.
Anyway.
We have a game.
Yeah.
We sure do.
Is it memory?
It was going to be.
That I thought about that this morning.
But I didn't know how to make it work on a podcast.
That'd be tough.
I had Winnie the Pooh memory when I was little, and we would play that all the time. It's my favorite.
One of the things clients tell us they do is they go to the doctor's office and they'll like list 3 names, and then they'll do the entire appointment, and then they'll ask them the 3 names they listed at the beginning of the appointment. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I don't know if I could do that.
It's a weird test, but a lot of clients bring up when we were at the doctor, we talked about this, and it must be just a common. Is it a capacity check or okay?
Yeah.
It's a cognitive.
Should I start doing that?
No.
Just like sit down.
No, because you're
Anthony Hopkins. All right. So now we're going to talk about estate planning. Hey, who's the actor I brought up with at the beginning of this meeting? Before you sign this.
Their head's already spinning from everything you tell them.
I've given you all of this information that you don't know how to process because you don't know the words I'm saying. Here, remember this thing at the same time.
Well, I wanted to make it a memory game. I wanted to like give you things you had to remember and then come back to it and see if you could remember them, like the cognitive test we're talking about. But I didn't know how to make that fun on a podcast.
Sure,
that's fine.
Fair.
So we're not doing that. But we are going to play an estate planning game.
Okay.
This is called Name That Document.
Oh.
Okay.
I can do it in 4 syllables or less.
What?
No. Here's what's going to happen.
You're playing a whole new game by yourself.
Let's name the tune, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm going to read a scenario pretty much from the movie. And you have to name the document or name the estate planning thing that solves the scenario.
Ooh.
Okay. You will need your buzzers.
Oh dear.
Okay.
We're going to play this buzzer game. First person to buzz in gets to guess. Here's how you're going to answer. you're going to give me your answer, and you're going to explain why.
Okay.
That you think that that's the thing to solve it. Now, I'm the judge of whether it's correct or not. There are right answers, but there are some that are going to be, I could solve this multiple ways.
Can we talk our way into the right answer?
So I will decide if you are close and someone else answers and they are closer.
Sure.
It's up to me to decide.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, it works.
Making sure that worked.
All right. Amber's got her buzzer. Dad's got his buzzer. And Amber has her buzzer. It'll be pretty obvious.
Okay.
The first couple are going to be pretty easy and straightforward. Okay. Round 1. Question 1 is Anthony keeps firing his caregivers. Anne needs to hire and manage his care and override his objections, but she has no paperwork giving her that authority.
So now I say what paperwork she needs?
Yep.
Healthcare power of attorney.
Yay.
Yay.
So why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because a caregiver cares for your health, and she has to be able to make decisions for his health on his behalf.
Sure. Yep, that's good. All right, good job. Amber gets a point.
Yes.
Next. Anthony's bills are going unpaid. He forgets he already signed checks, sometimes tries to give money away, and no one can legally step in to manage his bank accounts without going to court. That.
It's financial power of attorney.
Why?
Because anything to deal with bank accounts could be managed by a agent.
Good job. Financial agent.
Yeah.
Number 3. Anthony's doctor wants to talk to Anne about his diagnosis and care plan. Anthony hasn't signed anything giving her permission to have that conversation. Amber.
Is that the healthcare power of attorney again? Do these repeat?
He hasn't signed anything,
He hasn't signed anything,
but
But he needs something.
so he could sign a healthcare power of attorney. Or, I don't know.
it's a good answer.
Somebody else answer.
Wait, he hasn't signed anything.
Right.
And the answer is, what document does he need?
What's the solution?
What's the solution?
Thad.
Oh,
A guardianship?
I was going to say release of information.
He hasn't signed it.
That's the solution. Sign that.
Okay, so I'm going to say the best answer goes to Amber,
Okay.
AVD,
Oh,
because
I was not expecting that.
a HIPAA release
Oh, there you go.
Ah,
would
Yep.
do the job. Healthcare power of attorney and guardianship would also do the job, but this is specifically about having access to
Giving
the
info.
information. Yep. Good job. Those are all good answers because done right, you can have a healthcare power of attorney that has a HIPAA release built into it. And a guardianship is a court case that gives you control over all that information. So probably does the job too. But
I
HIPAA was
just feel
the
like
best
these
answer.
kind of games are going to reveal that I don't know enough to
These are-
actually do this job.
What you should be noticing about these questions as we move on to the next couple is that it's about the best answer, not necessarily the right answer.
well,
Because it
those are
has-
synonymous in my mind. So,
Number 5. Excuse me. Number 4. Skipped 4. Number 4. Anthony refuses to move to a facility. He insists that he doesn't need help. And so he wants to live in his flat. It's still where it's his home. That's where he's going to live. The family, AVD.
sorry. Keep going.
The family needs a legal mechanism to place him there over his objection.
Doctor's note.
Okay. Amber.
I was going to say the guardianship.
Okay,
on that
why?
one. Because if the guardianship would prove that he doesn't have the decision-making power or doesn't have the decision-making ability, and that it would give them the decision-making ability whether he wants to be compliant or not.
There you go. So the guardianship is correct. Amber gets the point. Because it was place him there over his objection. A power of attorney gives someone else the ability to make decisions for you. But as long as you have capacity, you are the one who's in charge.
Yeah.
In
But
a
you
guardianship,
need the doctor's note to
right.
get the guardianship,
in
right?
Yes, but the doctor's note doesn't give you
The authority.
the authority.
Oh,
And it's not a legal mechanism. It's just a doctor's note.
sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're on number 5. Doctors are asking whether Anthony should be on a ventilator, receive a feeding tube. Was that
I know this one.
That was that. It was
Is that
so
because you
casually.
read through one with somebody this morning?
Yeah.
What is it, Thad?
That's a living will.
Yeah, good job. Why?
Because it gives the power of attorney all the instructions,
About?
the principal's wishes while they're alive,
About?
their healthcare mechanisms or termination thereof. What are you trying to
That
get
was
to?
beautifully said.
I'm looking for end-of-life care,
Okay.
right? Because
Sure.
the living will is not about all care. It's about end-of-life care.
Come. I still get that one though, right?
You do.
Yeah.
Okay, too.
It's the whether
still
to
want
pull
the
the
point.
plug
I just
Yes.
wanted
thing.
to make sure.
Yes, correct. Finances are a mess. Anthony's made confused transactions, possibly been taken advantage of, and no one has ever been given authority to step in before things got this bad. A judge now has to get involved. Thad,
Conservatorship?
why?
Because a judge is making a decision on who's taking over the finances?
Good job. That's what a conservatorship is. All right, so it's Thad 3, AVD 2, Amber 1.
How did Thad get 3?
Because I know stuff.
Because I know stuff. I'm not trying to say, oh, Thad shouldn't have 3. I'm
Number
genuinely-
7. Ready? Anthony dies. Nobody knows what he owns, who should get it, or who has the authority to handle it. Amber, AVD.
Last will and testament.
Okay, why?
Because that lays out, after I'm gone, here's what I want to have done with my things.
All right, nice. Good job. I would have also accepted revocable trust.
Trust is
if you-
better.
if you could have explained why.
Oh, I can
But-
explain why.
But the will is the right answer there, because if there's a trust, it's already in place, and it's like the trustee knows that. So
I have told countless people the introduction to your will, why you are signing it. What does
Countless
it say?
people.
Countless, Thad. It's been so many. It's been like
It's been
20.
like 6.
She just didn't count them, so then it's countless.
Yeah, so it's countless.
Okay.
nice. I don't think that's what that means.
It is now.
Perfect. All right. Remember, number 8. This one's for all the marbles. Thad
Oh,
has
yeah.
3. AVD has 3.
Thad, you're going down.
I'm just out of luck. Do you want to do a tiebreaker?
All right, here we go. Anthony's daughter in London and his son-in-law both think they know what Anthony would have wanted. So does the caregiver. They're all going to fight over who decides.
Can I ask a clarifying question? Is Anthony dead or alive?
He's alive. Caregiver. Sad.
Advanced directive.
What?
Why?
Because Anthony can tell them what they want before they all assume they know what he wanted.
Okay. That's a good answer. Advanced directive was Thad's answer.
I have no idea what that means.
Does it help if I tell you that it's a repeat?
Is it his will?
He's alive.
He's alive.
We're going to give it to Thad for advanced directive.
Let's say, is it a power of attorney?
It's healthcare power of attorney,
Yeah.
which is a version of an advanced directive. So healthcare power of attorney would have been a better answer.
Oh, so it's what he wanted with his health?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought
why
you
I
just
said-
meant in
that's why
general.
I said caregiver.
Oh,
Well, I mean, caregiver can have opinions about finances too, I guess.
I suppose.
They need to get paid.
So what we're saying is this dude needed some documents.
That's what we're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
This dude.
He needed some documents before the movie started. Though.
Correct. That's the thing. Because
Yes.
clearly in the movie, he no longer has the
Before
capacity
estate
to
planning.
understand.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know his place versus where he's not,
Yeah.
or who gets to make his choices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for playing my game.
Ethan.
Yeah. It was. I wanted it to be a memory game, which is a bummer, but this was good. This was good.
It's hard to come up with good games about a really just
really hard movie.
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to talk about estate planning some more.
Usually we
I kind of
do what we
segued
just
us in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Where do we start?
Yeah.
So we don't know if this guy owns anything, or if it's all in his head, right?
Right.
Besides like his watch.
Right. Yeah.
Watch.
Which may also be in his head, actually.
I think we can assume that the daughter had the authority to put him in a nursing home, though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It
Because he's
seems like,
there
yeah.
and it's against what he wants. Because he says over and over, like, I'm not leaving my house.
Yeah.
When he talks about like outliving her and inheriting the flat from her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That scene was so hard.
And the caregiver too,
he
who's
was,
like
he was pissed.
middle 20s.
Oh, man.
He's like, I'm going to outlive you too. She's
Yep.
like, oh.
Yep. That was, man, he was hot in that scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It seems likely from the way that she is taking care of him that he does have some things in place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As
Or
far
she's
as
at
far as
least-
appointing a decision maker and things like that.
Been appointed his guardian
Yeah.
or that sort of thing.
Right.
Yeah. It's interesting. I mean, so I've been, like I said, I've been thinking about a lot of things about this movie since we watched it. And the first thing that I noticed is this is a British story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't know British law because I'm not British.
It's too bad. You'd get a cool wig if you were a British lawyer.
It's true. You'd have to be a barrister to get a wig, I think.
Okay.
You can buy a wig on Amazon. Pretend you are one.
But the law in England, right, it's different. So does he need the same kinds of documents there as he would here? I don't know.
I don't know.
I would assume so in a kind of generic sense, right? You got to have a designation of an agent to make decisions for you, things like that. But is a doctor's letter enough? And then if it's British, why was it so hard for her to make the decision to put him in a care facility if she couldn't take care of him?
But she kept trying. I think that's the thing.
I wonder if traditionally just they accept more responsibility for.
Well, maybe, but
care.
I mean, I'm not saying that in a judgmental way.
Yeah.
I'm saying from our perspective as
it did seem like that was a very
as an elder law firm, we help people with the financial stuff so they can handle the other stuff, the care stuff. But so often people will keep someone out of the nursing home because they don't want to pay for it.
right.
But in England, that's not a problem because they have universal health care.
Right.
So she finally made that decision.
Yeah. So I suppose they don't do any Medicaid planning over there at all.
No.
Like our type of law wouldn't even exist.
Nope.
Are you a citizen? All right.
Stamp.
Approved.
Yeah.
Just a stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So just the fact that it happens in a different country was fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Watching this through the elder law lens of my professional background and saying, how would this happen here
Right.
versus what's happening there?
As far as what themes we saw, I think it's helpful to discuss it based on what we know if it had been set here.
No. Yeah. Anyway, that was just one kind of big theme that I thought this is fascinating.
So we watched another movie about a murder club at a nursing home in
Sure did.
England, right?
It wasn't really a nursing home, though.
Retirement home.
It was a retirement
Okay.
community.
Okay, so
It
those
was
people
a
are
full
not
spectrum,
all on like their
right? They had memory care because there was
Yeah.
or end of life care because there was the
hospice,
lady
yeah.
who was in the hospice wing and nonverbal and all of that.
Sure.
And then there were the people solving the murders.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So same system but different facilities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. I would guess in that situation they were paying
Yeah.
I was
to
gonna say, I
live
would
there.
guess that's a private facility
And then-
instead of a.
When it got to the medical,
Yeah.
then it was provided by
Sure.
Universal Healthcare.
Hmm.
That's a guess, though. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about that.
But this whole movie is a. Like, if we want to talk about themes, and it's Elder Law Month, this was a movie about putting your parent in a nursing home. And that's
It sure was.
what the movie was about.
Yeah.
So as for that theme,
And memory care.
yeah, and memory care,
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have to wonder about that. as
No.
well.
it was just
Oh.
there.
So yeah, I mean, it like literally within the first, again, just like in Nebraska, within the first 5 minutes of the movie, I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Right? Nebraska, he was walking down the street, silver alert
Yeah.
kind of scenario. And here it was,
This one,
I'm
yeah.
taking
you're-
care of Dad. And we live together because he needed a place to go. Okay.
Yeah. He says one of like his first 5 sentences is, well, you're just going to put me in a home. And you were like, ding.
Yeah,
There it is.
that's the one.
Yeah. Were there any specific, like, oh, there, that document comes into play, or there, that type of planning would come into play, or anything that we should mention? We see her take him to the doctor, so there's probably healthcare power of attorney stuff going on there.
Yeah, I mean, the medical stuff, I kind of hinted at that or got to that during the game too. It was just the who's making decisions and how do they have that authority and things like that. That scene with the doctor is really interesting too, right? She's just taking notes. She asks him a question, starts taking notes, and he says a bunch of stuff, and his daughter's like, none of that was correct.
Yeah.
I want to know what you guys saw. I have some themes that we can talk about, but I'm more interested in how you related to estate planning and elder law themes in this one. I mean, other than the obvious that we already talked about.
So the scene we talked about earlier, where he's introducing himself to the new caregiver, and he's talking about how he has a background in tap dancing, right?
Uh-huh.
I think it's kind of easy for some people to kind of fool people into thinking they're capable, right?
Sure.
They're well spoken and they're entertaining and they're funny and they were hospitable, right? And the whole time he didn't know where he was, and he didn't know what he was talking about. And the daughter's just watching her dad like put on this show that is completely inaccurate.
Yeah.
So I think the idea of capacity in this one kind of gets challenged. Like, he thinks he should be in charge when we all know he can't be.
It's almost painfully obvious.
Correct.
And I bet you felt that aspect of it, that this is not comfortable for anyone.
Right.
Anything?
Why are you all looking at me?
Because you responded to what that said. So
Yeah.
I was trying to give you space.
Well, no,
to talk.
I was gonna go straight to capacity too. I just feel like we've talked about almost all of it. I mean, the whole movie is he's ill and doesn't realize it. His daughter's trying to take measures to make sure that he's taken care of, and he eventually winds up in a nursing home.
Yeah, and she's leaving, right?
Yeah.
She's actually leaving the country.
I
They don't
mean,
even
so we
speak English
think
there.
Yeah.
maybe she actually didn't go to Paris.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep.
I was wondering a lot, like, where did he live before he moved in there? What happened to her house when he was in a care facility and she moved, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know in London, it's really hard to find real estate. So I assume they're selling these apartments for like millions of dollars,
Probably.
right? So it's like, is
was a
that how
huge
they're
apartment.
paying for things? But if they don't need to pay for it, like,
Right.
what happens to...
Yeah.
I mean, he said, I worked my whole life to like get this place. So I'm not
Right.
just going to give it away.
Right. Yeah.
But it's like, what happened to it then?
Yeah.
And how
There's still estate questions there.
how fascinating. Because what's the thing that our clients say all the time? They come in and they say, "Well, I worked my whole life for this, and I don't want to. I want to go to my kids. I want to give it to them. So we're going to do work to protect it." And he's saying, "I worked my whole life for this. I'm not just going to give it to my kids."
Right.
Like, wow, it's
wild.
It's such a bizarre twist.
I think it's part of that too is that he has a favorite daughter, obviously. And I'm wondering if he would have been more willing to give it to Lucy instead of Anne.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's an interesting question too.
Yeah. And that brings us all the way back to the capacity question, right? Because he is absolutely convinced that his daughter, Lucy, is traveling and she's an artist.
Yeah.
And she's dead.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know it. And he doesn't know what his stuff is because he doesn't know whose flat he lives in. And he doesn't know, he can't ever find his watch. And then he thinks Paul has his watch. And then, and
In the very beginning, he fired the caretaker because he assumed she had stolen
she was
his
stealing
watch
from him. And then he walks out of his bedroom putting his watch on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the definition of testamentary capacity, which is the lowest standard, right? Testamentary capacity says all you have to know is which people are your people and which stuff are your stuff. And he doesn't know either of those things.
Yeah.
Wow. This one was a thinker.
Yeah. It's kind of a feeler too. Like just a...
You bet. All right, Dad, we ready to rate it?
Let's do it. Who wants to start?
I think you should start.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, you're not going to like it.
That's fine.
Me?
I can't give this one a good score. I did not laugh. I don't think I cracked a smile for about 2 hours. So I gave it a 0 for that one. Cry. It was very emotional seeing the pain in the situation. So I gave it a 2 there. And think I gave it a 2. I thought our discussion about the movie was more thought-provoking than the movie itself, though, in a weird way. Like hearing your perspectives on how this was happening was more interesting to me than the actual experience of watching this one. So give me a 4 for this one.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's fine.
Who's next?
I can go next. Laugh. I have a 1. I did chuckle a little bit when he was, putting on a show for that new caretaker and talking about how he can tap dance. That was a little silly. And I just feel like you needed a little bit of a break. Cry's a 3. I sobbed at the end. Sobbed so hard. So that one's a 3. But then just the rest of the movie too is just so heartbreaking. Like when the son-in-law hits him, I got really upset about
angry.
that. Yeah.
It's the full gamut.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Think I'm giving it a 3 just because I don't know. We've talked about how you think so hard about it that it's hard to even put into words. I don't want to watch it again because it's sad. Also, I think the magic of experiencing it through Anthony's eyes will be lost if I rewatch it because I already know what's happening. So yeah, I don't want to watch it again. If it's on, I'm not going to turn it off. I might. I don't want to watch it again. Backpedaling, sorry.
Yeah. No,
that's okay.
That's totally legit. That's a 7 for me.
It's a 7.
I think I would give it... I'm going with a 0 for laugh. It really, part of the difficulty of watching this movie is that it really just started off hard and didn't let up the pedal on that particular thing for the entire movie. You just scene 1, hey, this is going to be a hard movie, and we're going to stay there the whole time. Cry, I'm going to give it a 3. This was, I don't know if I actually shed tears, but this was emotions from start to finish. Think I'm going to give it a 2, and I don't think I would watch it again. This is another one, would I recommend to other people? Oh, if you haven't seen that movie, it's worth watching. Yeah, I absolutely would. Do I want to put myself through that again? No, I really don't. So
There you go.
there's that.
There's a 5. Ethan.
I'm going to have almost the exact same score. Well, it's going to be the same score, but with slightly different numbers as Amber. So I gave it a 1 for laugh. There were moments where it was comical. But I'm going to give it a 2 for cry because the comedy wasn't super funny because you were just, it was like twisting the knife in those moments. I'm going to give it a 2 for think. And I would not watch it again.
5.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the same reasons. I mean, this is an important movie. We talked
Yeah.
about that last night.
This
It's a super important movie. But like Amber said, I would not find it as special on a second viewing because I get it. I've seen the mechanism of experiencing the dementia. But that mechanism, seeing it the first time, is why this movie is important.
Yeah. This is one of those movies that definitely deserved to be nominated for Best Picture. I think it just absolutely did, but that doesn't make it a fun watch necessarily.
Yep.
I don't know if I've seen anything like it. It's definitely unique.
Totally
Yeah.
agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely unique.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this was a hard one, but to shed light on some really important things that a large number of people go through.
Boy, and if you're
Caregiving
gonna
and dementia, both.
pick a movie to highlight the struggles of Elder Law Month, this fit
This was it
everything.
for sure.
So
Yeah, different from Nebraska. Nebraska did some of that too, and this one was not heartwarming.
No.
Nebraska definitely was. This one just made your heart
little
hurt.
feel good at the end of that one.
Yep.
This one did not.
All right.
What do we got next week?
Last one for Elder Law Month. It's actually we're going to have 6 episodes for Elder Law Month because we added one. But we're going to watch.
There's 5 weeks in May. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 Fridays. But we'll have 6 episodes.
Yeah.
The movie is called Robot and Frank.
Okay.
So it's going to be a mashup of the 2 parts of my life, which are professionally elder law and for fun science fiction.
Okay.
So it'll be a robot caregiver.
Let's do it.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to 82 Toothpicks, a podcast from the Heisinger Law Firm. This episode featured your hosts, Ethan, Thad, and the Ambers, breaking down today's movie and the estate planning lessons hiding inside it. If you enjoyed the show, check out my It's Not Too Late book series for practical insights on protecting your family and your legacy. You can also visit heisingerlaw.com for more resources and past episodes of the podcast. Be sure to follow the show wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And remember, every movie is an estate planning movie.